Welcome, I'm Sarah D. In 1971, Johnny Mathis sang a song entitled Life is What You Make It. And in that song, well, it was used in a movie called Koch, and I haven't actually seen the movie. I think I want to see the movie because that song has been running around in my head, and actually not the whole song because I didn't really even pay attention to the whole song. I was quite young then, but the part that I did listen to, the part that I did pay attention to, and that has been running around in my head is this. Life is what you make it, and what you make it is up to you. Life is what you make it, and what you make it is up to you. My posts, the purpose is to encourage you to make this day a great day for you. And great means, I have an acronym, and I'll have to repost it. I don't actually remember what all of them means, but I know grace has to do with gratitude. It has to do with receiving grace and giving grace to yourself and others. Receiving grace from God, like here. And I go to prepare a post, and I start writing things up, and I get ideas, and I have all these ideas in my head, and I start putting them down, and I try to do the formulas that they say you're supposed to do. And I get messed up. I just get messed up. So you know what? Life is what I make it, and what I make it is up to me. And if the way I make life, like on my YouTube posts, if it encourages you, then you will be encouraged, and that's why I do it. It encourages me. It helps me. I look at these sometimes and I go, that makes sense. I need to do more of that. Some of the things that I share. And so life is what I make it, and what I make it is up to me. One time when I was recognizing how difficult life was, because I do that a lot, I recognize that it's difficult. I recognize that accepting the status quo is actually accepting failure because, and it is a refusal, it is a refusal to grow, because if I accept the status quo, I'm seeking comfort. I'm not seeking growth. There's an acceptance of the status quo where it's like, well, this is my starting point. This is where I am, and I'm going to do what I can to get where I want to be. Or, woe is me, poor me, poor me, poor me. Life is difficult, it sucks, it's awful, and we've all gone there too. This song is entitled Life is Difficult, and it's also amazing. Sometimes we're in isolation. I guess everybody can relate to that. And we all have the opportunity to change direction, do a walkabout, and find a reason to continue to shape the status quo into the reality, to the bit of heaven on earth that we most desire. And that's the beauty of life. Life is difficult, imagine that. Life is what you make it, but a dream where you can have all you create. There will always be someone who's got it better than you, and there will always be someone who's got it more difficult too. Life's amazing, take a stand. Where will you take it? Will you see the best at hand, or will you be jaded? There will always be someone who's got it better than you. There will always be someone who's got it more difficult too. The sun is always shining Open your eyes, you ain't never gonna see, ever gonna see the light. Change direction, walk about, find a reason. Open arms, embrace the shower all the season. There will always be someone who's got it better than you. There will always be someone who's got it more difficult too. Isolation from the crowd, ivory tower, hand to hand of fear and doubt. Every hour there will always be someone who's got it better than you. There will always be someone who's got it more difficult too. And what we focus on grows. And when we're focused on how difficult it is, it gets bigger. And when we're doing something in front of somebody and we're focused on, oh no, what do I look like? Oh no, how am I being presented? Oh no, how do they look? How are they presenting? What are people thinking about them? Well, doesn't do us any good. There's a song, I'm not going to sing it, but I'm going to tell you the words to it. When I was in college, I took a really cool class. I already knew how to juggle, so I kind of cheated. I already knew how to juggle, so I could juggle only 3 balls, but I don't have any balls here, otherwise I would juggle them for you. But we also walked on a tightrope. It was the coolest thing. I used to be a gymnast, and I could do back walkovers on the beam, do an aerial dismount and cartwheels on it. Back walkovers were the hardest, though. They were terrifying for me. But anyway, I tried cartwheels on that tight wire, and I could never really land them. You know, you're on it, and it just it moves. When it's first tight, it doesn't. When it's first tight, it's almost like a balance beam, other than the fact that it's a lot smaller. But that's not the point. The point is that movement. I mean, I got used to doing things on a beam, and so I could do them. Well, I figured I could do them on the rope. I never did land the cartwheel. I would land it and fall off, So, but when the tight wire was tight, I could be successful. I could do my best. And I likened that to these words. On a tight wire tight, I move into the light. On a tight wire loose, not at all. On a tight wire tight, I move into the light. On a tight wire loose, I stumble and fall. When the wire is tight, I don't deviate. When the wire is loose, I do. On a tight wire tight, I move into the light. On a tight wire loose, I stumble and fall. Choosing to think of me what others think and see, this focus only brings great pain. But when my work I do, wonder not if or who is focusing on me, peace remains. On a tight wire tight, I move into the light. On a tight wire loose, I stumble and fall. Vanity is not the desire to put your best face or your best product forward. Vanity is doing that which doesn't help you, support you in doing your work. And it's my experience that your work can be like play. It's that old, in every job that must be done, there is an element of fun. You find the fun and snap, the job's a game. Then every task you undertake becomes a piece of cake, a lark, a spree. It's very clear to see. You can make anything be a game. Or you can make anything be difficult. Because life is what you make it, and what you make it is up to you. Life is what you make it, and what you make it makes dreams come true. I'm Sarah D. Make it a great day for you. And you, in turn, will be able to encourage somebody else to make it a great day for them. Thank you for watching.